and it's working. Happy Monday, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. I'm on other PC, right? So it's BoyFX Freedom. It's an old background, right? Anyway, everybody, this is the professional Forex trading course. And never forget, trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the correct way. Until you learn in the correct way, nothing is going to change in your trader's life. We've all been there, right? Trying to work hard and nothing seems to work. Follow the correct steps, everybody. Finish the Forex course 101 and prove yourself that you are a fairly good analyst. Number 2, join the advanced institutional trader course, not for free. Start saving money and prove to yourself that you are consistent with your profits. Number 3, join a capital group or ask for capital or work with us. You know, you cannot get rich with $100, right? It's all true. Remember, if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? Wow. Anyway, everybody, how to find the contrarian Fibonacci in a downtrend today? So type in the chat, everybody, a currency pair that it's in a downtrend. Otherwise, I'm going to start with AUD CAD. AUD CAD, AUD CAD, AUD CAD monthly chart. AUD CAD monthly chart, as you can see, and we have the Fibonacci of the confirmation already. Alright, so I'm going to delete this one. Really, I'm going to leave it, right? Okay, everybody, AUD CAD monthly chart. So what are you looking at right now is the original Fibonacci. So that's the A up in here, that's the A, that's the B, down in here, up in here, that's the C. Remember, we are starting our Fibonacci of the confirmation at the C, and capital A, capital B, capital C. Alright, now let's see how smart you are. What do you understand from the contrarian Fibonacci on the Fibonacci of the confirmation? Boss, can you repeat again? What can you see from the, we have the capital A, capital B, capital C, right? And then we have the contrarian, and then we have the Fibonacci of the confirmation, everybody. We are learning about the Fibonacci of the confirmation, so let's make it blue and right and 18. So we have the sub A, right? Clone, then we have the edit label, we have the sub B, and right click, clone, right click, edit label, we have the sub C, and finally we have the clone, we have the edit label, sub D. So talking about the Fibonacci of the confirmation, or the confirmation Fibonacci in a downtrend, sub A, sub B, sub C, and green goes to green, so sub D down in here is our sub C confirmed, yes or no? Type in the chat, everybody, what do you think? Student traders on YouTube, please too. Do you have a confirmed sub C? And yes, it's true that maybe, just maybe, this market is locked in this smaller consolidation, right? It's possible, quite possible, that we're locked in this smaller consolidation. But as we learned, you know, boss, let's repeat the rules. Alright, give me a second, I need to find the Fibonacci. Fibonacci, there you go. Fibonacci, everybody. The contrarian, confirmation, things to ponder. I need to find the, oh, it's here. Alright. The original Fibonacci, we use the original Fibonacci to determine trend direction. Then we compare trend direction from the larger time frame to the lower time frame. The last thing we need to identify is in what zone are the Fibonaccis, talking about the original Fibonacci, on the larger time frame and the smaller time frame. So, if I go on AUD monthly chart, how is the direction of the original Fibonacci? And of course, the direction of the original Fibonacci, everybody, is A to B, B to C, right? So far is down. Now, if I go on AUD weekly chart and zoom out, I need to find the original one. How is the direction of the original Fibonacci on AUD weekly chart? So I need to go back in here, go to black and 24. So that's the A, that's the B, similar to the monthly. Up in here, that's the C, right? So the original Fibonacci from the weekly chart is also down. A to B, B to C, alright? Now, I believe that AUD on the daily is the original one is up. Remember, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to be 60% right, even 50% right, if you have a strong risk management, right? So we need to delete this one. And we have the, so the original Fibonacci is up, everybody. Up and down, up and down, up and down, 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 breaking highs, breaking lows. Not the easiest pair on the daily chart, but the market broke here. So yes, the last one, it's up. So talking about the daily, that's the A text, that's the B, AB, and that's the C, right? That's the lowest point, that's the C. Alright, so we're going to go up in here. Alright, give me a second, there you go. Back to the picture. So then we compare trend direction from the larger time frame to the lower time frame. The last thing we need to identify in what zone are the Fibonaccis. You know, it's the rally, I mean the dip in a downtrend, dip, retracement or extension. Dip, retracement or extension. So retracement was in here in the monthly, now we are in an extension, right? Boss, but the candle is moving up. It doesn't matter, we are still in an extension. Alright, everybody? And talking about, so I need to get rid of this one, F11. Talking about the weekly we are in extension too, right? Market making lower lows, lower highs. And yeah, as we talked about, maybe, just maybe, we are locked in consolidation, but the market is moving this from the C to D, right? So small consolidation or a big consolidation if you want. So the market is here, and if I go here, what about the daily chart, full screen, daily chart? So this was the rally retracement, and the daily, it's an extension too, right? Isn't the daily making higher highs, higher lows? Higher high, higher low, higher high. Made a lower low, but then a higher high, right? So we need to readjust something like this. So far, and this is as far as it goes for the original Fibonacci. The Fibonacci, the confirmation, what is the alright, so contrarian one, there you go. We use the contrarian Fibonacci to trade retracements, which is risky, and number two, to find the C of the original Fibonacci. Now, talking about probabilities, those are the trading rules. Until the D extension, until the sub D extension of the contrarian Fibonacci is still inside the AB boundary of the original Fibonacci, you are entering trades with 50-50 probability. If you can find the contrarian Fibonacci with the projected sub D extension above or below the capital A of the original Fibonacci, you are entering 80 to 85 probability trades. So when we go on AUD CAD, and we've learned that we start our sub A, we start our confirmation Fibonacci from the C, and we do put the contrarian Fibonacci on the confirmation Fibonacci, we can realize that this sub C is confirmed, isn't it? So when was the time to enter the market? At the counter trend line break, right? This entry had an 80% chance to fall. Don't mix the probability of your strategy. I've been keep repeating you. Don't mix the probability from your strategy with the probabilities of the Fibonacci, right? Fibonacci is a tradable pattern. Your strategy, whatever you might trade, it's broader. Alright? Anyway, AUD CAD monthly chart, confirmation Fibonacci is down. So it's confirming the market's going down. Now in the mid time, the market of course can do anything it wants. We're clear on that. But long-term direction, so it went to blue, the market lastly or nonetheless 7 times out of 10 is going to come down to here, to the lower band, right? See how this market works? How curious it is, everybody, that the market hit the blue level and the extension is on the blue level. Isn't this curious how this market works? Alright, so F11 and AUD CAD weekly chart. This was a great trade. This was a great trade, and see everybody how we use the confirmation Fibonacci. And if somebody was asking, let's repeat the rules. The confirmation Fibonacci. So how to use the 3 Fibonaccis? The confirmation Fibonacci. We use the confirmation Fibonacci to re-enter trends when we have missed the entry at the C. AUD weekly chart, great retracement, and our entry was up in here. This was the ideal entry, right? Up in here. But with time passing, look how many opportunities we had with the confirmation Fibonacci. So after the C, if we miss the C, we had 1 Fibonacci of the confirmation. The first confirmation Fibonacci worked out, gave us a profit. The second confirmation Fibonacci took a little bit longer. This is the weekly chart. Gave us a profit. The third one is still here, and I'm not sure, did it broke? Oh, it broke the A. So we were stopped out on this one, but then, so first, second, third, we were stopped on the third one. The fourth one worked well, gave us profit, and now we are on the fifth one in here. Alright, so not to mess with our heads. Out, not relevant anymore. Out, not relevant anymore. Out, stopped out. So now this is the most recent Fibonacci, confirmation Fibonacci. The market was in a retracement. We do have a confirmed C, right? Oh, but the market's moving up. So what? That's normal. The market must wave. Make sense, everybody? If you are complete new, please go to Dukascopy Academy YouTube channel and start to watch lesson number 1. If you are intermediate or advanced, you should not freak out on candles. Does this make sense? What have we learned so far? One of the best rules ever from Forex Course 101 is what makes the money. If you are not a scalper on a 5-minute chart, what makes you money is the stop loss. Exactly. The appropriate use of the stop loss is what makes money to the trader. It takes some time to understand this. Alright? Boss, can you explain again? You need to, so this is AUD weekly chart. It could be any currency pair on any time frame, but just an example. Let's say that I'm shorting the confirmation Fibonacci on AUD weekly chart. Just an example. It could be any time frame. Alright? And as a matter of fact, we're going to see other time frames too. And this is my stop loss level. So whatever happens in between should not freak me out. Does this make sense? More about emotional control in the Forex Course 202. But so far, Forex Course 101 is just try to learn and understand, that what makes the money to the analyst. You're not a trader yet. You're trying to be a good analyst in the Forex course 101. Try to predict the short-term price action. Try to predict the long-term price action. Understand momentum. Alright? No, sir. Forex course 202, then maybe. If you come to an hedge in an institutional way, then you are going to be a trader. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult, right? No, don't worry, it's doable. But you need to give yourself time. Alright, everybody, next one, AUD/USD. How to find the confirmation Fibonacci in a downtrend. We talked about this one. We start from the C. And somebody has to remember the rules. So this is the last slide. If you want to take pictures, everybody, this is the last picture. All the rules apply to all Fibonacci's and on all time frames. Capital Fibonacci, original Fibonacci, contrarian Fibonacci, Fibonacci of the confirmation. All rules, see, A, B, C, original Fibonacci. This is AUD/USD on the monthly chart. Original Fibonacci, capital A, capital B, capital C. So how to chart, how to find, how to readjust. And here we have the contrarian, sub A, sub B, sub C. I don't want to get too complicated, everybody, but if I change sub A to sub B to sub C, and sub A, right, sub B, not this one, sub B maybe, sub B, sub C, alright, and then you have the sub A, give it a second, you have the sub B. Well, starting from up in here, right, you have the first confirmation Fibonacci gave us a profit, so we readjusted the confirmation Fibonacci. So this is the sub A, sub B, and I'm going to right click and clone and edit, and it's going to be the sub C confirmation Fibonacci. And one last time, clone, right click and edit label, sub D, sub A, sub B, sub C, and the projected green goes to green, sub D, AUD/USD monthly chart is down in here. So how to chart, where to start the confirmation, when to start, yeah, it's too confusing, right? I'm going to delete this one, don't worry. Alright? Just remember that the grandfather is going to dictate the price action and movement of the grandfather and the father and the son. Alright? If you can remember and learn that just to trade in the direction of the ABCs, capital, original Fibonacci, which is the strongest, you are going to do fine. It's practice, practice, practice. Make sense? It's practice. If Douglas can make money with the Fibonacci's, everybody, I keep repeating you. If Douglas can make money, if Raldo can make money, Alright, with the Fibonacci, those are Fibonacci traders. If João can make money, alright, if Alex can make money, if Isaac can make money, nonetheless, if Melissa can make money, with the Fibonacci, you can too, but it's practice, practice, practice. Alright? Just for you to understand that when you are reading those pictures, all the rules apply to all Fibonacci and all time frames. Every Fibonacci can have the contrarian Fibonacci and the Fibonacci of the confirmation. We just saw this on AUD-CAD. Yes, also the contrarian Fibonacci for day traders or intraday can have a contrarian Fibonacci. If not, how are you going to find the capital C of the contrarian Fibonacci and the Fibonacci of the confirmation? So all rules apply to all Fibonaccis. This is AUD USD monthly chart, just an example. Then we go on the daily too, don't worry. But I can chart the contrarian Fibonacci, and again J4 is just, you know, it's a new version, so I need to left click, right click. Oh no, it's left click and save a template. So it's original Fibo save, and then I need to click on this one and save it in here. It's the contrarian Fibo. There you go. So I can chart a contrarian Fibonacci. Can you see it, everybody? I just put a contrarian Fibonacci on my confirmation Fibonacci. Why would you do this? To confirm the sub C. You know? In the Forex course 202, the first 6 months, right, we have an issue. What's the issue? It's called confidence. You know, how can you be so confident when you trade? Talking about Fibonacci trading is the sub C, it's confirmed. And the deeper the retracement, which you fear, everybody, the deeper the retracement that you fear, the higher the potential of the reversal. Agreed? And it happens 7 times out of 10. Boss, I'm struggling with being consistent. Well, follow the rules of the Forex course 202. Sample, 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 sample. Make sense? Learn about personalities. Alright? It takes some time, of course, but you need to follow the rules. You need to come to an edge, number one. How do you come to an edge? You come to an edge. You come to an edge, everybody, with the 100 samples. And I'm clicking here, F11 doesn't work. F11, right click, right click. How do I put inside? No, I don't want to put on X. It should be F11. Whoops. Where is the O? That's the monthly, and maybe here. I'm not sure. I'm trying to move. I'm going to ask Ernesto for help. Okay, everybody, I'm going to click on X now. Hopefully, let's hope that it's not going to. Alright, so templates and charts. This one, oh, now that went all good. False alarm. AUD USD weekly chart. See everybody? The big one is here. That's the big one, that's the original one. And if you are participating in the New York sessions live on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, you know why I've been telling you short the market, short the market, short the market, short the market. Yes, fair enough, it depends if you're a day trader, intraday trader, right? Scalper, of course. But most of the time we're talking about a general direction to be positioned better. So here you have the original Fibonacci. You have also the market wave, everybody, the yellow one. Extension, retracement, extension. See how deep was the retracement? And if we missed the C, if we missed the entry at the C, if we miss the entry at the C, then what is the tool that we're using? To take advantage again and again and again of the sub swings. Exactly, it's the confirmation Fibonacci. And because this is the weekly chart, everybody, yeah, we're going to go in the daily after. You know, the first confirmation Fibonacci gave us money. The second confirmation Fibonacci gave us money. And the third is still working its way. Right? Now again, from the picture that you are trying to understand, and please take screenshots or photos with the cell phone, every Fibonacci can have a contrarian Fibonacci and the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Yes, also the contrarian Fibonacci can have a contrarian Fibonacci. If not, how are you going to find the capital C? So when I'm on AUD USD weekly chart and I'm trying to short the market up in here, what can I do? Well, and I need to redo it, right? They didn't save. Oh, it's saved, all right. Thanks God, it's on the chart. So I can go here and I can draw the, if I'm not mistaken, must be a high. I can draw the contrarian Fibonacci. On the confirmation, yes sir. Exactly, you can use also the confirmation on the confirmation if you don't have enough capital, right? If you don't have enough money in your account, right? We are going to go in a daily chart in a second. If you don't have enough money to play around, or if you don't want to play around with the big ones, big charts, but let's say that the reason is that you don't have enough money on the account, then you can put a Fibonacci on the confirmation, a confirmation Fibonacci on your confirmation Fibonacci. And as you can see, everybody, it's still working its way down, right? Boss, what's the difference? Great question. What's the difference? The stop loss level of the Fibonacci of the confirmation is different compared to the smaller one. Can you see it, everybody? The stop loss is different, and also the Green goes to green. If you're going to trade a small one, this is your take profit. Compared to the big one, down in here. Why would you do this? A great reason would be you don't have enough money in your account. Alright? I'm telling everybody, Forex market minimum viable amount is 10,000 US dollars or euros. If you are playing around with a few hundreds, there is a great chance that you're going to lose the money, burn the account. Why? Because of the patterns. Because of the patterns. Everybody come to Forex course 2. You are going to learn the difference how an institutional trader thinks differently compared, not better, just differently compared to a retail trader. Does this make sense? Never forget, contrarian Fibonacci is a retracement trade. If your normal risk on the contrarian Fibonacci is 0.5%, example, then risk 0.25, you don't have a confirmed sub-C. This is from the previous lessons. Rules for trading the contrarian Fibonacci. Rule number 1, risk less compared to the original Fibonacci. Example, if you are risking 1% on the original, then risk 0.5% on the contrarian. What about the confirmation? Risk half. If you are risking 8% on the original one, this one, now we are on the daily, exactly. If you are risking 1% on this one, risk less on the contrarian and risk less on the Fibonacci, the confirmation. Why? Because of the different stop loss level. Alright, now we don't have the Fibonacci, the confirmation, so I told you a rule, sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D. Where should you start, everybody, where should you start your charting your confirmation Fibonacci? From the first circle or the second circle? Student traders on YouTube, please type in the chat. Yes, I have another streaming platform. It's called the Restream. Yes, you can stream with multiple platforms if you want. Anyway, student traders on YouTube, Dukascopy Academy. Where are you going to start to chart your confirmation Fibonacci? From the first circle or from the second circle? Which one? We have 5 minutes, everybody, then I need to go. I'm sorry. Today I need to go. Yeah, there is no right or wrong. Try to guess it. See, this is what we are learning, everybody. Give me a second. This is what you must remember. All the rules apply to all Fibonacci's and all time frames. So, what is the A? What's the A? We are going to go on number 3 and other later. What's the A? What's the sub A? What's the sub A? Is the highest, so in a downtrend, down market wave, down. You know, so if we have the original one, capital A, capital B, capital C, now you are charting the confirmation Fibonacci. You know, where is the high? So from B on, right? From B on, vertical line, from B on, which one is the highest high? The first high, the maximum high, the starting point of a downtrend. If you compare the second circle to the first circle, which one between those two applies to most of the rules? The first one, exactly, very good. The first one. So, there you go. We're going to delete the vertical line. And Fibonacci, confirmation Fibonacci has the same rules. Is going to be the same color because it confirms direction from the C to D. This is AUD/USD daily chart. Alright. So monthly general direction is down. Weekly general direction is down. Let's confirm with the confirmation Fibonacci on the daily. So the first green goes to green, gave us money. The market hit the sub the extension. So that's the low, and I can make it thicker, right? So like this, and this one too, just to confirm it's at the right place. There you go. And the second one is still here. Can you see it, everybody? Before we finish today, what is the most difficult thing to learn, everybody? Is this one. Alright? You are seeing the original Fibonacci going down. Capital A, capital A, capital B, capital C, right? Then you are seeing the confirmation Fibonacci going down. First sequence worked well, second sequence is still working. But you are seeing also an uptrend, agreed? Low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low. Isn't this an uptrend, everybody? So, boss, teach me how to make money, teach me how to make money. You must learn. You must learn and understand and figure out, you know, between this uptrend and between this down original Fibonacci and between this down confirmation Fibonacci, who is stronger as a pattern? Make sense? You need to figure out who is stronger 7 times out of 10. Now you have a choice to make. What's the choice? You need to make a choice, or you are going to trade this uptrend, right? And if you've entered here, the stop loss based on the rules go here, right? And if you go 1 per 2 or 1 per 1, you know, but 1 per 2, it's a great example because if this uptrend is going to win, it's going to break the sub A, is going to break the confirmation Fibonacci. Now what, right? It's like, oh man, you know, now what? 90% of day traders or intraday traders lose money too. Not that easy, isn't it, everybody? Still doable. Boss, what would you do? I'm trading the Fibonacci's, period, end of story. I've always traded the Fibonacci's. Now short term, of course, it's easier, right? The smaller the time frame, it could be easier to take advantage of the short term trends, maybe. But from a Fibonacci trader standpoint, you are trying to learn, and we are covering this more in detail in the Fibonacci Mastery, that the deeper the retracement, the better the news for your entry. Make sense? When you are freaking out, let's say that you are shorting the Fibonacci because I told you so. When you are freaking out because the market goes into a deep retracement, it's the same story as in the market wave, right? Market wave theory, extension, retracement, extension, and then retracement. When you are freaking out because the market goes against you, I am more and more and more happy. So as the market, as price action is progressing against you, up market wave, but this is a retracement and it's a deep one, the more and more the market is progressing down against you, the more you are freaking out, the more I am happy. Make sense, everybody? And the understanding of this, it's a skill. This freaking out, it's exactly the same that's happening here. The understanding of this, it's a skill. This is what you're trying to do in the first year. Learn to understand how this market works. And after this beautiful sermon, everybody, see you back tomorrow with another Fibonacci lesson. Yeah, I'm sorry I need to go today. Everybody, remember, if your way is not working, why don't you try mine? What can I tell you? Boss, I've been in the markets 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. If your way is not working, why don't you try mine?